Okay, welcome everybody. I thank you for being here. This is another game of Madden 20, facing the franchise featuring Ty Simmons. Today we are playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're the latest team that we are going to shellac all over the field with the #1 offense in the NFL. I'm looking for great things out of Ty Simmons. He still needs to improve on his control of the offense, recognizing of the defense, the blitzes, the different defensive packages. He has a lot on his plate, but I do have the confidence that he's going to pull the game out as he's been doing for the past couple weeks. Let's see what he got going on for today. Okay, Tampa Bay's come down and they made their score.
Will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
We will show them that this is the better team. Okay.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play.
That's a good pickup right there.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. The big play to start him out has him at the 45.
All right, it looks like I got a blitzer right here.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He dropped it.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
We can get it.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll drop the throw. He's got his tight end fan. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Looking for Sutton.
They'll look to
Looking
throw.
for Sutton.
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
Scripted!
Our help, because you remember when we sat in with the production meeting with them.
All right,
to
we're
talk
looking for
about
font
this.
tight
And,
end.
hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered my
Get in it. Get in it. God.
They didn't seem to want it.
He didn't get in it. He didn't hold on to the ball.
Whatever they're doing, though,
2 things I don't like.
And now a throw on first down there.
I think I can get maybe.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. On second down, a run with Lindsay.
Got him in there. Walked him straight through.
Touchdown. Philip Lindsay, his 21st touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
I got dots. I'm looking for Sutton over the middle.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got him open, it's Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes him across the 40-yard line.
You okay, son?
Pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
He went for the pick, and he didn't get there. That was glitchy.
10-7 our score after one right here on
All right,
EA
we're
Sports.
still down by 3. I don't like this position where it looked like Tom Brady's really trying to play us today. Okay, Tom.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
He double pumped.
He goes down.
He double pumped.
Barrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I don't got dots there.
So quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get
this will get some yards
maybe
back.
There's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
To get all my yards
the biggest
back.
Ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Nice
I want to run this inside zone, see if he can get in there.
And they're set up better for 3rd.
Just fall forward. That's all it is. Just fall forward.
They'll try and run forward. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Shaq Lawson's one of those guys that after a while you quit just trying to define him by a position. Defensive end, outside linebacker, doesn't matter. He knows how to get upfield and spill some
totally
plays.
screwed that up.
Disruptive. What makes him so disruptive?
I think it's strength. If you see his upper body, I mean, he's got some
didn't
strength
angle
up there
it.
and some really good hands, but he's got some surprising quickness.
Okay. We made them punt. Thank you, defense.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football.
We got almost 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes. No, I like that better.
On play action, they'll throw. Tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Yeah, that little man can't handle my tight end.
Play, a good one. Give him 19.
He cannot handle that tight end.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Got him.
This is the tight end fan.
Is he going to make it? Can he make it? He's going to make it.
And all the way home for a Bronco score. Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys have now moved down in front.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game.
I can't believe that they let him get all the way down the field like that.
So we are in the 2nd quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
The new Gronkowski.
Very strong gain of 24.
That is our new Gronkowski.
So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
I'm looking for you, Sutton. I'm looking for you.
Midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Come on. Ah!
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
I tried to get behind my guard right there, but
incomplete.
It wouldn't work.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Yeah. I'm going to look at this.
Now back to throw.
Okay, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
I'm sorry, Coach. That's my fault.
Will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's Cameron Johnston.
They call this a stump
kick. He'll kick it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
Come on, get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. Jameis Winston and the rest of the Bucs set to begin this next drive. Been a decent start for him here.
Winston done messed up already. Was that 2 plays?
We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. They can't hang with us.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25.
All right, now it's time to put them out their misery. Let's go.
Now a play fake here on first down.
My fault. I saw you late. I saw you late.
Philip Lindsay, the intended target.
That's my fault. I saw you crazy late.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. They're going to make me run.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I'm going back to you.
Shut up.
They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey.
Come on.
Not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Back to throw here. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of 45
back. I saw him cutting back.
17 yards for the Broncos.
I still threw that ball, though. I still threw the ball, but I did see him floating backwards towards that left.
The number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered.
He wasn't really double covered. He was single covered.
First down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that.
I'm going over the top on this one. Come on.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Yeah.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL.
Just don't look at it. I don't like this. I don't like it.
Just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey.
Ooh, I did not cut it up. I should have cut it
up. Works it past the 50. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision.
Right there, I should cut it up.
Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls
it. Flag on the play. Holding.
Offense.
What? Bulls.
That's a
Bulls.
good chunk of
Come on,
yardage that's
man.
going to be canceled
You
out.
costed
And
me
we always
here.
talk about hidden
Costed me.
yardage
That was
in
a
the
first
game.
down, man.
That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the
It's all right.
books.
Let's get to the next
But now
play.
they have to make that up again, don't they?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll find Lindsey here.
We don't need to get it all back at one time. We don't need to get it all back at one time. That was a lot, though, but we don't need it all at one time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
All right, EA. Why do you make the receiver delay before he runs? He has the ball. He can take off. Why is he delaying there?
How about the defense there swarming
Why?
to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Look at this. Why is he delayed? He has the ball. Take off.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They're going to look to throw. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right?
That was pretty easy, defensive back was way off of about 10 yards.
Usually around 8
That's
to
easy.
10 yards. Turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back
Unless
out
he
of the
trying to
locker
fake
room.
me.
It's 1st and 10.
Sutton.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The pass there complete to Sutton.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss.
All right. I think I can get it in there.
When you see a play
I think I
like
can slide
that,
it
where
right
it's
up in
caught
there.
and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big
If not,
time
I'll
play
just
by
cut
the
it back
defense.
to the left and get the cutback lane.
On 3rd down,
Get it
here's
in.
Lindsey. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Yes!
Denver scores.
Yes! Yes!
Phillip Lindsey. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Look at that run, boy. Look at that run. Get through those bodies.
Capping it off with a touchdown to give him a nice
Get through those bodies, boy.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great discipline.
That was a great run.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Get there. Rush in.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number
think we got
was
the
probably
heel
right
again?
around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5
we got the run.
offenses
We got
in
the
league
run.
in terms
We got
of
the
points.
run.
They had their moments, but
Board,
this
hold
offense
your
just a little
block,
too good
man.
They really are because no matter what you do to make an adjustment
Maybe I
on
was supposed to cut
defense,
it on the
they
inside.
have an
I don't
answer
know.
for it.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football.
That's right. Just hold on to the ball, baby. Hold on to my ball.
Down as they get into the ground at the 37.
I think that linebacker duo is coming after you.
Good for 8 and a first. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down.
'Cause he held you.
Going to keep the drive alive and also keep
That
the clock
linebacker held you just
from a
1 second.
defensive perspective,
Ooh.
didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
All right, we're going to try this inside zone.
Line of scrimmage, the
No.
37 on 1st
No.
and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Show it up.
I'm looking for font underneath. Unless, because he's pressing a little bit on my receiver.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 41 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board.
Now that was sketchy.
Sometimes you just say, throw it up.
Now he was doubled. He was definitely doubled there.
That play?
He had no business throwing that ball.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
No, go for the run. I'm not scared of it.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey.
I'm not scared of that.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
That's okay.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are
I want the inside run again.
Especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He's checking crack.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And brought down, but not before they
not
get
scary,
it
y'all.
inside
Your defense is not scary to me.
Solid pickup of 13.
Not at all.
First and goal.
Come on.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason
Winston losing his mind over there
during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And we're going to continue to run this ball.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long
Power
way
football,
toward
baby.
wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Freeman.
Come on.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
It's all right.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
It's all right.
I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
3rd and goal. You think we should run it again? Yeah, why
So it's
even
Bronco
mess with it?
football as we get you reset here. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away.
You better back up. That's not who you need to worry about, though. Get in there. Get in there.
To the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos push further out in front. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season
is
a
a
continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket.
44 seconds left. That's it.
Final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
All right, Lizzie, just don't get hurt. That's all we ask. Just don't get hurt.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
He's working it.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
Why?
As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So now we're in the final minute of the game, the 4th quarter, as this offense gets ready to take over. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
I know I should be a quarterback kneel, but nope.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
You want to continue to call your timeouts? I'm going to continue to run the ball.
Now a carry for Lindsey.
Ah, shit!
Their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Fine. Victory formation. I wanted that first.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game, that means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game.
I appreciate you coming to the game. I hope you enjoyed this game. For those touchdowns and those spectacular catches, how about give me a like?
So this one will wind
if you like this video, you'd like to see more.
Look back over the
please hit the
sheet.
subscribe button.
A very clean
I
game,
really
no
put a lot of
turnovers
time
by
into
either
these videos,
side.
and I would like to see that you appreciate it.
When we watch games
but until
now,
next time,
because
take care of
defenses
yourself
put such an
and
emphasis
each other.
on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw
Peace.
here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Broncos, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they